As I was growing up, I felt empathy for people in the civil rights movement, whether they were black or Latino or Asian.
My story is very typical story, like many Chinese American who came to this country in the early days. My grandfather had a restaurant in Westwood, and when my brother and I was going to school at UCLA.
Both of us had been volunteering at a Chinatown youth program. That's when I met Pat.
We were attracted to the same kind of fighting for justice.
She was a great volunteer, very attractive, and so I had a good time going out with her. By 1976, I wanted to ask her to marry me. I think she said no at first.
Yes, I told him that you know, if we love each other, we don't need a piece of paper to prove it. And then he gave me like 10 different reasons of why we should get married, including legal ones and family ones. So I said yes. The next day, I asked my friend, can I borrow your wedding dress for a couple hours?
We had a wedding in my parents' backyard. It was officiated by Delbert Wong, who was the first Chinese American judge.
When we got married, we had an agreement. And the agreement was he would make all the big decisions and I would make all the small ones. And it has been working out perfectly because all the decisions has been small ones. We share the same visions, share the same passion, and we stuck it through.
Conversations around the dinner table were, more intense. Learned about civic engagement, about helping others.
Fight for our rights and fight for our communities and making sure that the underserved are paid attention to.
Thank you for devoting yourself into the community service. As the younger generation, we learn a lot. And I hope in the future I can use you as my role model.
One of the inspiration for Stewart's work is from his uncle by marriage, who is Japanese American, who was intern, and he asked the uncle, what do you wish you had at that time? And his uncle said, I wish we had a strong organization that could stand up for us.
I like to build for bigger wins. I think that's the opportunity that we have now. I think we've grown it so that now we have even a stronger ability to get there. And so I think that's the optimal way that we could continue moving forward.